Greetings to your tutorial video for Puzzle Cube Part E. As we've done in the other tutorial videos, we're going to begin by looking at the shape and noting its profile, the outline of that shape. We're going to pay particular attention to the dimensions of the cube. One cube is 3/4 by 3/4, and when we have more than one cube together, we just have to add those distances together. As we've done with the other shapes, we're going to be using Autodesk Inventor, located on your desktop, to create this part. If you get the activation screen, click Activate. When the next screen comes up on the screen, Connect Now and Activate, click Next. Hopefully it will not ask you that question every time. And then once that loads, we'll be creating Part E as a part, as an Inventor part. So we'll choose Part right here. We're going to create a 2D sketch. Once again, going a little faster, as you've heard most of this already. Click Start 2D Sketch, choose the XY plane, and position your origin point in such a place that we're going to be able to connect to it with a line segment. I am going to anchor or fix my shape on that point. And I do like to just go around the part segment by segment, making sure that they are horizontal and vertical. And if it wants to tell me where to stop, then that's usually okay. But we just want to approximate. Oh, I've got some problems here. So I'm going to kind of goof that one up on purpose, and I'll show you how to fix it when I'm done. And we'll correct that in a minute. I'm not sure that that's a terrible thing, because you do kind of need to learn how to fix these problems when they occur. So normally here I would dimension this, but before I dimension it, I want to make sure that this line is vertical, that is straight up and down, and that this line is horizontal, that is straight side to side. And the way I do that is with these tools right here called constraints. This one is the horizontal tool. When I click on it and click on this line segment, it'll force it to be horizontal. This one is vertical. When I click on it and click on this line, it'll force it to be vertical. So it was kind of bad that I goofed those up, but it's also not the end of the world. I was able to fix it without erasing or starting over. I am going to dimension this, starting with our outermost dimensions. That means I have to get all the way out there and tell this that should be 3 inches. Boy, that got big. There we go. So outermost dimensions, just click where I click, students, and ooh, look at that. Now that's interesting, because that little tiny line right there is supposed to be 0.75. So if I just put in 0.75, boop, it fixed itself. By the way, students, if you make sound effects, just keep them to yourself so you don't disturb your other classmates. This one is also supposed to be 0.75, 0.75, and this one should be 0.75, and then this one should be 0.75, and then this little guy 0.75, and this little thing here is 1 cube. 1 cube is 3/4. Hey, check this out, kids. You can put in a fraction, 3/4, and it still works. Oh my gosh, let's do that again. Watch. I don't want to type 0.75, so I put 3/4, and it, oh my gosh, it did it. Oh, that's crazy. How about this? 3/4. Cool. Okay, so the whole thing's purple. That means that we are fully dimensioned. Everything's great. So we click on Finish Sketch. And I'm going to zoom out where I can see the whole thing. And I want to extrude it. 1 cube, which is, what did I say, 3/4. I can put in 3/4 and click OK. And there's my part. Now, I do want to make it look like the plastic piece, which, if we remember, was white. So I'm going to click up here, and I think we have smooth white. Smooth white. Oh, it doesn't look much different at all, but there it is. Smooth white. Now, I haven't shown you all this on everyone, but we do want to get in the habit of saving by clicking on the save icon. And you want to pay attention to where it's saving. Now, Documents is probably the best place just because it's easy to find. But we should name them. If this is part C, or sorry, this is part E, then I'm going to name it part E. And that way I will be able to find it later. It'll be here for me. The other thing I'm going to remind you of, the snipping tool. You can click right down here, snip, and you'll find the snipping tool, and that will let you draw a window around the part that you wish to save as a JPEG, part E, and you can save that somewhere, maybe Documents again, and that way when you're on Google Classroom, you'll be able to turn that in and let me see the awesome work that you've been able to do. So without any further comments, that will conclude the Part E tutorial video. Thank you for your attention and good luck.